Oh dear, I can see the video part on the YouTube studio page is still not right. So we've got 13, looks like 1350. And that'll be our start time. Alright, let's get this show on the road. See, our last recording got bombed out. Apparently there was a major update that a bunch of programs needed, including this game right here. So I didn't quite get to finish it the way I wanted to, and it bombed on me. So that video was cut kind of short. Alright, what can we talk about that we didn't talk about yet? Well, first let me give you a little bit demonstration. All these that you see right here, all these are on miscellaneous. So the drones will come and empty them if there's some space to store it. Down there is mostly autocrafters. And up here is all the T2 storage lockers. I do have one autocrafter up there to kind of look things over. And notice how my avatar that's trying to fly lost altitude. It's like I've said before, it's based on what's under your avatar. So as you change what you're under, your maximum height changes. And so if I get over top this, see how it goes? It drifts up. So you can use the rocks or anything you want to increase your altitude. Just hold down the space bar. And if you want to get on top of something, then shoot real high and then hold down your W key. See there? Now I'm on top of the dome. But you have to overshoot. You gotta shoot pretty high in order to accomplish this. And then as long as I get over to the next one fast enough, I can maintain my altitude. And now you see how high I am? It's all because that dome is underneath my avatar. Now if I shoot over here to this rock, it's the same thing. Now that the rock is under my avatar, which is kind of a tall pillar, I can fly pretty high and get a bird's eye view. Okay, let's see. I don't guess there'd be much more for me to talk about just yet. We'll land on the rock for a second. Well, I think I've done a pretty good show and tell on all these farm plots. And right, you don't want to get too tall under them because you can't move around. You'll get stuck. See, that's as far as I go. Now if I hop around a little bit, I could usually get around a little bit better, but there comes a point where I can't. And then I have to find a lower spot. Alrighty, trying to think, what else could I show you that's going to be a little different? Well, in any case, even though I'm fully terraformed, I've only got enough animals. Let's see, it's not this one. I don't think. I think it's the other one. No, it is this one. I've got 5 animals, and as you can see, you can tell what we got here. We got size 1, species 4, which would be the real tall one, and this one here is species 5. That's the big buffalo. And they've got species 3. And notice that they're all have an animal multiplier of 1000. So one thing you might want to consider doing is going ahead and making some more critters. And this right now doesn't have any critters in it. See there? And if I make extra critters, at some point I will be able to come back and I can grab a lot of these critters. All I have to do is just grab the DNA tubes. What else would they call them? I think it was DNA too. Let's see. Creature DNA. Okay, that's pretty much the same thing. But anyway, we can fill both of these up and maybe even do a third one. And then at some point, hey, how there is Lost Shores? How you doing? But anyway, we could transfer all these guys over to our moon that we decide to terraform next. There doesn't seem to be a critter number 6 yet, even though I was able to capture a toy that would suggest there is a number 6 critter to make. See the top shelf? So I don't know, maybe I should go ahead and go get some more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get some more traits by petting all the critters that we know about, since we've already put them out. Let's go to 1A first. And I'm gonna go ahead and just drink out of the pond right here. Get some frog water. Okay, and then find all my critters. They're usually all together when I first get here, and then they start roaming. And see if by chance we get a species number 6. I kind of doubt it, but I would like to try to get one of those fancy critters. What did I mean? Good question. I need a little more details from you. What was the subject I was talking about? Alright, let's see. There should be some more. Oh, here we go. There we go. Got another trait. See, there's, is there 4 or 5 of them right here? There's 2. There's 3. There should be at least one more here. You look. I think I petted you already, didn't I? No, I didn't. You're the one I didn't pet because I got a trait off you. Otherwise, I would not have gotten a trait. All right. How about over here? There should be some more Sharky over here. And I think I've got the right island. No, I guess I don't have the right island. It must be the other one. Let's see, I take it you don't advertise this game or state you would want someone to join. Well, that's true. Right now I'm doing what you might call new player training. Spoiler alert type videos. Some people don't want spoiler alerts, but all these videos I'm doing live, that's what they are. Now, I have told a couple people that are still kind of new to the game that they would like to have me join their game. And I told them, oh, I'd do that. Just make sure that you advertise it so that I could look to see if by chance it's a good time for me. And if it is a good time, then of course I'll join up. As soon as I find out what the code is. Okay, so I guess we got all these guys. And yeah, I am going to go to a moon before too much longer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go through the moons a little faster than I normally do. Because this is a very relaxed game. The idea is to play a game that is relaxed. You don't have to, fight anything. You just build and scheme how to do your building better and get your terraforming done a little quicker. And that's about all there is to this game. Very relaxed, very comfortable to play. No need to be in a rush. As long as your avatar doesn't starve to death or die of thirst. Alright, there's this bunch right here. Right now I'm just collecting generic traits. And I'm going to see if I could get lucky enough to get trait number 6. At least like I was showing. I think there's supposed to be a trait number 6. Oh, I've already petted you. Okay. Let's see. Did I already pet you too? Yep, I did. I'm missing one. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 4 of them over here. Was it you? Ah, there we go. We got a trait, so we know we're good. So, before I go anywhere else, let's put these traits in here. Man, that's a pretty good load, and you can see that we've got this one, everything. We set it on the highest possible priority. So the drones will come out here and grab those. And in the meantime, I can head for the next area. And let's see, what do we have here? We had a 1A, we're at 1B right now. So the next one would be this one. You can't build anything? That's interesting. You should be able to if you've got the materials picked up. Now if you want to, once I get this little demonstration done, I could have you start a game and then you send me the code information. What we'd have to do is we'd have to meet up in maybe Discord. Your building skills are bad? Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. That's something that you learn by experience. There's no way to get around that one. Uh-oh, I petted you already. Alright, who did I not pet? This guy over here, maybe? No, I got you already. There's 5 of you here. Surely there's one more I could pet and get a trade off of. Maybe not. Well, darn, I'm not picking up any more traits, so I must have got a trade off of everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and transfer these over here. And I might as well go ahead and transfer these. I don't really need to be carrying those around with me. Well, you would have to try to catch me when I've got a live stream or something, and then we can get together. I don't really know what else to do. There is a website where they have players, they provide a chance for players to get together and link up. It's for the game itself. It's very specific. Oh, I got you already. Oh, there we go. Alright, see, there's 9 of them here. Alright, how many do I have? I've got 5, 6, oh, I missed one. I should have one more in here. Now, who could it be? This guy over here. He looks like he's gotten off. No, we've got him already. This part could be a little frustrating, trying to get all of the traits. There it is. There's the one we were missing. Alright, see you later, Lost Shores. Be well. Let's see, we still got one more to go, so let's put these over here. Alright, and I still need to go to 5A because we're at 5 number right now. Alright, 5A is a new group. Now, of course, what I could do is I could launch some more of those rockets with the fish in the tubes. Take a lot of the traits I've got a bunch of and I don't need to keep. Alright, so let's go back now. I guess we might as well go back to headquarters because we've been everywhere. We're at 5A. Yeah, so we've been to every place and we got all the traits we can get for about another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll be able to get some more traits. I kind of like that idea. So let's go upstairs, and this is where the drones will bring all those traits. This is my generic catch-all. So if I go here, no, I don't want to change that. If I go here, I set this up. See, I always want the traits to go in here, and I put it up very high. I probably should put it one more. Yeah, just one more should be enough. That way they'll drop any other priorities they might have. Alright, so let's organize it. We've got a species 1. Wow, those are all sharkies, and that's the next one up. There's another one of those little guys. And that's all I've got for species. Alright, see, that just brought in some more. So we got a species 3. No more species. Well, I'm full, so I'm gonna have to maybe drink some water. Grab these last 2. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Grab this one. Now organize it. They'll bring in some more traits when they get them. Alright, let's see. Species number 1. So as long as it says species, we left click. Okay, now color A. Well, we got a lot of those already. Okay, I might, oh, now it's species B, or I should say color B. Skin pattern with the colors next. Now skin pattern without a color. And now we're up to variants. And how many variants did we get? That's it. Now we're good to bioluminescence. The rest of them are size. Oh dear, we were completely out of size? Oh, that's not good. Well, let's see. Since I want to get off another rocket, let's grab a 5. That'll make them easier to find. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, they're still bringing them in. They're taking them a little while to get everything collected. Alright, looks like we're back to species. Yeah, species. Now we're back at skin pattern. No color. Now we're up to variant. Now we pop over to size. Alright, is that everything, or do you bring some more? That might be everything. Okay, this time we're gonna go backwards. I want the biggest are easier to find, so I'll use number 5. And oops, I need to organize this again. Let's do a couple of 5s. And we'll set it up to set off 2 rockets. Bioluminescence, we got how many 10s? Whoops, we didn't set this yet. Alright, here we go. We got a bunch of 10s. So let's take a 10 and let's take a 9. We have a lot of those. And variants. Oh, goes all the way up to 9. There might be a 10. But we've got a lot of 5s, so let's take a 5 and let's take a 4. And then let's go over here. Let's see, what do I have a lot of? I've got some 5s. Oh, I got a lot of 5s. Got a lot of 4s. Skin color. Organize that. I think the red would be pretty easy to find. This is the top color. Yeah, I've got a lot of these, so let's take those too. Even though that's a darker color. Alright, let's organize these. And this would be the bottom color. So we want maybe that as the bottom color. Yeah, let's do that one too, I guess. Unless there's another one we've got more of. Yeah, this one. We've got more of these. Not much difference. Okay, color A. Let's organize that. That would be the bottom color. What colors do we have a lot of? Oh, we have a lot of these. And we have a lot of green, so well, they might match them up. They might all be top and bottom the same color. And species. See, I've got more than I need, don't I? Yeah, I've already got more than I need because each rocket takes 6. Oh, I have to get on the rocket platform to get the recipe transferred over. Yeah, let's get up here on the platform and do it that way. Alright, so I need the one that spreads animals, and that would be this last one. So that's my recipe. Alright, so now we'll just get back over here right quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, only 6. Alright, now I need some rockets, motors, and what's this here? Osmium rod. So I need 2 of these. And then I'm going to need a T4 mutant also, or mutagen. What if I don't think I have a T4 left down here, but I do have some rocket motors. I'll need 2 of those once I find them. This is all miscellaneous storage, so I find anything down here. Now, oh, here we go. Here's a couple of motors. Okay, now I don't think I have any T4, but we'll double check. Yeah, so far goose eggs. Yeah, they must have picked up all of the T4 and put it in storage. Well, we'll check that next. That sound you heard was the shredder getting full. I've got it on automatic empty. Yeah, I gotta go up. So we'll go up here. We gotta get on top of these and then go like so. Now the mutant, I think, is down this way, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. I need 2. Alright, we should have everything we need to send off 2 rockets. In fact, we've got extra. So I don't know if I should be all that picky or not. I want to build one of those. Oh, I don't get a choice, do I? They decide which ones to take. Alright, and send off the little fishies. Now, it'll take a few minutes. And once that rocket's out of the way. Alright, I think it's out of the way. I'll send off the next one. So what should happen is I will either find more critters, probably the same kind of critters, in the same spots I've already been to, but there's also a chance I'll find some critters at a new spot. So let's go ahead and put that back in there. And the drones have already grabbed it. Alright, the next thing I need to do is, well, if you've seen the prior videos, you can tell I've rearranged things a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 should be enough. Now I want to get some more water. Yeah, you can tell I rearranged things quite a bit actually. Since I could have more than one rover, and I found it necessary to have 3 of them, with the last, let's see, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Is it going to show me the next one in the series? Nah, probably not. Let's see, if I remember right, it was a 4 and a 3. So this looks like the same thing I just did, so I'd want a 5 and a 3. And that would be the last one in this series, because I don't think these go to 6. Yeah, so I gotta look here for 5. It might take a few scans to come up with one. Come on, scan. No, I'm not getting a 5, am I? Boy, they're not cooperating at all. Wait a minute, there's a 5 and a 2. Ooh, look at all the stuff you gotta have. Well, so far, I've been coming out ahead. Every time I go to one of these sites, my investment, I've always gotten it back, plus a few extra quartz crystals. Oh. Now that one I would want. Ooh, look at all the stuff I gotta have. Well, I could open it now, but I'll tell you what, we'll just get out of it. And it should hold that. So the next time I look in there, 5 and 3 should pop up again. So let's see. Now I need to take stuff with me so I can do another teleporter. So we want to change our recipes to the teleporter. There we go. Alright, let's see. Most of that stuff is still down here in miscellaneous because the other storage area is already full. Alright, what else do I see here? No, I don't see anything else. I do need one of these. I'm figuring I'm only going to need one more teleporter. I might be needing 2 of them, but let's grab this one. And yeah, we need one of these. And I know I don't have any of the crystals down here, the osmium. Alright, let's see. That's quasar. There it is right there. Nope, that's blazar. Okay, here we go. Grab those 2. And I better go ahead and drink a little something. Okay, I should have everything I need. So I'm getting curious now. What's going to happen? Let's go backwards this time. So we'd be 5A first. Alright, let's see. Did we pick up any new? There's 3. Oh, there he is. They showed up. There's 4. The game seems to be having a little bit of a problem with hesitation. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get some more. I've been gone long enough. Once you leave the area, it only takes about 6 minutes or so. And then you could come back and give them all a new fresh petting. Okay, they did not add any to this site from those rockets we launched off. So now we want to go to 5. Now this one already had 9. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they still got 9, and I don't see any changes. Try to do this in such a way that I don't try to pet the same critter twice. Alright, now I saw one way over here. Now I need to go to this one over here. Alright, did I pet all 9 of you guys? Let's see. I must have petted you already. Alright, let's take a look. We should have 13. Uh-oh, we're missing 2. Yeah, we're missing 2. So I'm going to assume it's a couple of these guys. Nope, we got you already. There's one of them. Nope, not you. And not you. Well, who did I miss? Take a chance it was you. Nope. Well, who could it be? Let's try you. Nope. Well, darn. Wasn't you either? Alright, I'm gonna figure it's this guy over here. Oh, I was wrong. Alright, let's see. Do I got 13? No, I still only got 12. So I missed somebody. I missed them twice now. Nope. Alright, I give up. I can't seem to figure out who it is. Alright, let's go ahead and put these in here. Yeah, I missed somebody. I should have had 13. Okay, so we did 5A, we did 5, so the next one would be 3. And there was 5 of those guys here. See, there's 3 right there. We may have to wait for the game to give us the other 2. Oh, there we go. No, we're still missing 1. Oh, there it is. He's hiding. There's 2 of them blended together here. Alright. Okay, we got both of them. And now we get him. We get this one over here. And I think we had one more. Is it I think it might be this guy. No? There it is. Alright, we got them all. I wonder why the game is doing that. But it seems to be they're having trouble holding everybody. Alright, we're not finding anybody new added to the group that's already here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, still the same number. Okay, so now we want to go here. And we got to go backwards, so now we're looking at 1B. And that'd be these guys here. Uh-oh. I guess I'm going to have to wait for the game to catch up. Because right now it looks like there's only 1 here. And there's supposed to be 4 if I remember right. Oh, there we go. We're just one short now. We need one more. For some reason, the game is hesitating to put them all here. Oh, I think they've got two of them blended together there. Yeah, you see that guy in the middle? How he keeps changing his color? Yeah, there's two of them blended together right there. The game just went through a big update. And apparently, they don't have all the bugs worked out. Alright, let's see if I can get both of them. No. There we go, we got them. So we should have 4 of them we can put in the box here. Yep, we got 4. But the number is still not going over 5. Alright, so now we should go ahead and go to 1A. Since we're at 1B already. And that's going to be these guys right here. As soon as they show up. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Is it supposed to be 5 or 6? Alright, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. This 4. And then we got this one here, 5. If nothing else, this game will definitely exercise your memory. Will exercise the snot out of it. Alright, so we got our 5. I wonder if I should put one of these on the island, because we've got 2 more batches. Let's see, there's the island, I think it's this one, or the other one to the left. I'm not sure which, let's see. Oh, it's this one. Alright, and there should be 4 of them here. So this will be 2. Come on, Petty. 3. Alright, one more. I think I got him already. Where's the 4th one? I'm not seeing the 4th one. Ah, here we go. I think it's this guy. Yep, there we go. We got him. And they haven't added any to here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep thinking there might be 1 extra here, but every time I look, it keeps showing up 4 again. Well, I'm gonna pet you just to see if I did already. Oh, I didn't. Otherwise, I would not have gotten a. Is there 5 of them here now? No, I keep counting 4. 3, 4. Okay, let's go ahead and eat something. Kind of tempted to put a transporter here, but it would actually be more practical to put the transporter over here. Because there's another group right over here. See, there's 1, 2, 3. There should be 1 more here. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of putting another transporter over here. So we'll put it right here by this tree, I think. And let's turn it this way. And we'll name this one shark. Whoops, sharky. And that would be, whoops, touch the mic. Number 3. So now when I look down here, I should see, oh, I didn't do sharky, I did species. So, and then the 1 just tell me which number the species is. Okay, let's stick with that. So we need to backtrack here. Species, and that would be 1C. That's the 3rd group of species 1, which is the sharky. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Alright, so we got all you guys. The only thing we didn't do is we didn't bring anything to store the generic traits in. But we've got a couple of places we could go to drop off these. And the only reason why you do that is so you can set it up for the drones to come get it. Keeping your inventory open will help you get more stuff. And then of course the drones will take it to the generic storage spot for all traits, since the game does not separate them out for you. You have to do that yourself. Now I have not seen an increase in critters. So that would suggest to me that there's critters somewhere else. Unless there's a cap on how many critter sites you can have. I would think that I should find 2 more sites of critters that we haven't found yet. And they should be near water. So if we're not near water, we probably won't find any. That would suggest that I would have to go find some more critters over this way somewhere. We've got a nice little place for critters to hang out right there. There's not a lot of grass though. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to bring up a grass spreader, because this is pretty sparse for food. Yeah. I would actually be surprised to find some critters over here without some grass growing. Because I did not notice an increase in numbers from those 2 rockets we just launched off. Okay, let's go. There's always a chance I'll come across another one of those blue chests that I have not spotted before, or I didn't open it up. Now we've been away from the 5A group, the big buffaloes like critters. We've been away from them long enough to where we could go back and pet them some more and get some more traits. But I'm really expecting to find a new set of critters. But I don't seem to be finding them, do I? Alright, I don't remember there being much of any kind of grass for them to eat over this way, but we'll go look. Just in case. Alright, I'll stop right here then to get some water. Yeah, see, there's not much of anything over here. So, trying to think, where else have I seen grass growing? Because that's usually a pretty good indication that there could be some critters there, since that's their primary food source. Alright, let's go up this hill right here and see if by chance any hint. We should be able to get up this hill. Let's see. Come on, go. There we go. No, I'm not seeing anything. But then again, I usually have to be a little bit closer before they actually show up. So, no sign of anything down here anywhere. I still haven't gone down there and looted. It's now deep in the water. The only grassy other areas I could think of would be over in this. Yeah, I'm thinking I think they call that meteor crater. Looks pretty grassless. I might come across another blue crate too, because I haven't been up in this area all that much. I wonder if I can encourage the game to add more critters if I put down some more grass spreaders. I kind of made this one a little harder to miss. I put a tree spreader there and I put these mushroom trees in there. The other thing I would like to have is some more of those real high percentage caterpillars. They're kind of pink, bright pink. But I collected, was it 6 of them? I think it was 6 of them altogether. Out of here, quite a few recordings past now. I probably got what, a good 12 recordings, 14 recordings since I picked those larvas in here. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't been in here, I don't think, before. Yeah, I don't remember being in here before. So far I'm not really finding much. There's some grass in here. Probably should turn my light on. Oh, you pick up some obsidian. I don't need to. I got so much extra obsidian. The ground kind of suggests you might be able to put a drill in here, though. Oh, wait a minute. This is starting to look familiar now. Yep, this is starting to look familiar. I'm just coming through it in a different direction. So we're going to be pretty close to my outpost. Yeah, this does look familiar. There's my drill. I don't think I'm seeing any blue crates over here. I remember going through this area pretty thoroughly, so yeah, there's where all that, you put another drill up in here real easy. Yeah, here it is. There's my outpost. And I don't remember leaving too much behind here. But I think I do have some food growing. Oh, they did to me again. Huh, I wonder why those won't grow while I'm gone. Because it's been, geez, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours since I've been here. Maybe longer. And these beans are just not growing. That's kind of weird. Seems like they would be growing. I don't see anything there I actually need to grab. Yeah, I'll just stick that in there. Is this one done yet? Ah, the heck with it. Now we've been in this little underground, and if I remember, the name for that guy was the same as the guy we found way back a long time ago. Some of the first, was it the fourth episode or something like that? This one I put in because of, you know, the oxygen thing. In fact, I haven't developed it at all. And I'm pretty sure we're finished with that one. There's no grass to speak of out here, so I'm not really expecting to find more critters. Did I already collected your eggs? Yeah, I guess I did. Oh, this is another one of those caves where you're supposed to have an air filter. But I don't remember there being much in here to harvest. There's two caves like this. The other one's up there by the buffalo that I named Species 5. Because that's what they are, Species 5. And the other one had a toxic area, like an acid lake area. I suspect this one will have the same. But I wonder if it's going to have any buildings or starship wrecks, because the other one did. Oh, it's the same cave. Yeah, it's the same cave. So if I go to the left, we should come across that starship wreck. Gotta stay out of the low spots. Take these little bridges and stuff. Yeah, those, if I remember right, these areas all contain acid lakes. So this would be called a shortcut to get from one biodome to the next. Okay, there's the building. And I didn't take the doors down yet. And there's nothing in here except for this one trunk. Oh, T2 rockets. Nice. I wonder if that's going to make it possible for me to actually use them while I'm still on Prime. And oh, that's somebody different. Alzgar. Should have changed our itinerary. There's a reason why some parts of the universe are still unexplored. I can't see anything in the hole, and there's nothing to be found except rocks. And my legs hurt. Okay. I could have sworn I did that before. Okay, will you let me harvest this? No, you're not gonna let me take that. Alright, where is that spaceship that crashed in here? Hauling dangerous cargo. In fact, if you get too close to the cargo box, you'll start noticing that your health is bleeding off. Maybe I didn't stay to the left enough. There doesn't seem to be anything to harvest here at all in the way of rocks or whatever. Unless you find, of course, that wreck. Find this spaceship wreck. You can get a little bit out of it. This should be the same cave. Looks like it came out in the same area. Okay. But, oh, that might be the dangerous stuff. Is our health bleeding off any? No, it doesn't seem to be. Alright, where's the rest of it? Is that it up there? Let's see if we can get up there. Come on, let's go. Dang it. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Yep, that looks like the one. And they always bust out the front window. Oh, I guess I didn't collect everything out of here. I thought I did. Better use the light. Alright, any more? No, I guess not. Yeah, it can be destroyed with explosives, and I didn't bring any. Yeah, I remember that now. Alright, so that means if I go back here, I think it's that cargo container right there. Well, first of all, let's get some water. And let's go ahead and eat that. Organize everything. Now, see, we left our light on. Okay, so I think it's safe to be on these ones, but I don't think we can get into them. I think that's why you have to have the explosives. Now, if I remember right, that's the one that if you get close to it, you'll start noticing your health bleeding off. Huh. Doesn't seem to be bleeding off this time. See, I was figuring this stuff was radioactive. But it's not bleeding off this time. Interesting. Alright, I remember there being anything else back here of value. So, oh, here's that, wow, they put a lot of stuff back here, didn't they? How about if we get over... Oh, you hear that sound? Get too close and you start hearing that sizzling sound like you're frying steak. Alright, let's see. I don't need... Go ahead and get rid of these. In fact, I should organize it first. Don't need these. Oh, they're full. I'll go ahead and take these. Then I'll go ahead and unload these. And they're full again. That's pretty much it as far as valuable stuff goes. So there's a nuclear waste. So I don't think there's any way for me to claim this one, is there? Without hearing that sizzling sound? Oh, I could get on top of it. No, I don't remember how many of those I've got. But these others I've got way too much of. So as long as you're standing on top of it, you don't hear the sizzling sound. Alright, that's cool. But it's also a dead end. Alright, let's see if by chance to the left there's another way out of this place. Because for some reason I never did discover the entrance that we just came in on the last time I was here. but I don't remember if I went all the way through here or not. Usually if you hang up close to a wall, you're more likely to find something. Either an exit or something to plunder. Oh, I can't really see down there too well, can I? Or did we just go around in a big circle? And right back where we started. Yeah, it looks like we did. We went in a circle. I'm not really seeing another exit or anything else to explore. Oh, they got me completely cut off from light. So I guess that means I'm not supposed to go that way, since I can't see nothing. The other thing they like to use is sandstorms. You get into a sandstorm so you can't see nothing, then you've pretty well come to the end of the map. Alright. I think this is how we got in there, wasn't it? The first time around? Yeah, it was. Because here's that, there's that starship. Alright, so that's pretty much... Well, if we go back through, which would take, I think, longer than going this way, we could come back out into the desert area where the buffalo critters are. The ones I called species number 5. And I'm still not finding any new critters anywhere from those 2 rockets I launched. Oh, we're getting close to the place they call Forever Night. At least that's what I call it. Yeah, this is the abandoned site. Oh, there's little black butterflies. Where are those the larvae? They're pretty high percentage butterflies too, I believe. I'd have to find the larvae though. I'm not sending any indication that there might be larvae. But anyway, if you need to recharge your oxygen, this one's always open. I'll go ahead and take the extra water. And I'll leave some of these items behind because I really don't need to collect them. Yeah, I really don't need to collect these. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and collect that one, I guess. I don't think I'm quite as full as I could be. With those black butterflies, I should be able to get some larvae. I've already been down there, so I'd be very surprised if I found anything left behind. Yeah, see, I didn't take these because I got all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take that though, since I can't find them any other way. See, I don't see anything that even really looks like larva. No, that's a rock. Well, let's go this way for a while. I guess we're going to end up back in the area where they've got all the lava. Not larva, lava. You know, that volcanic stuff. This has got a little bit of moss growing here, but I'm not seeing too much in the way of grass. Okay, well, we've been going at this for a while, so if I keep going this way, I should be getting back to the uranium cave. And there's my outpost. Did I leave anything growing in here? Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. I don't have any seeds to put in there. Yeah, I do, right there, mushroom. I usually develop these a little bit more than what you see there. It's a 2x2. Whoop. And, well, that's going right back where we were. So we'd have to go this way. There's the shortcut through the mountains. And this is the scenic tour. I've already collected most of the eggs of these frog ponds. Alright, we'll go ahead and drink. And I might as well go ahead and get something to eat. We'll eat this guy first. If we keep going to the right, out there is where we'll find the buffalo again. Group 5 and 5A, I think I called it. And we've been gone plenty along to where we'd could pet them for some of our traits. But I'm a little disappointed. I thought I'd find another group of critters to pet by now. But I'm not finding any more critters to pet. Yeah, this is kind of sparse on the grass, so I don't guess I'm going to find anything out this way. The only other chance I would have would be back up this way. This is your aluminum fields. Yeah, we've already stripped this out. Did they take everything out of here yet? Oh no, they haven't taken everything out of here at all. There's still a bunch of stuff in there. So I guess I don't need to take these back because they're not collecting these. Oh, wait a minute. This is not set up right. Now maybe they'll come and get it. How about this one? Oh, I didn't set this one up either. Huh. I wonder if the game is resetting these on me. Well, anyway, let's start putting some of this stuff in storage here. Now, I don't have a place for the T2 rockets, so we'll have to carry those back with us. I know these are full, so I might as well leave them here. Give the drones a reason to come out here. I do have a place for fuses, but I'm not sure if fuses cartridges count. Alright. Oh, they're already on their way to get some stuff, I see. Okay. Somehow that didn't get set up right. Or the game changed it. Oh, here comes those string of drones for stuff. They're going to take off with a bunch of it. And put it in the proper storage location. Well, we did not luck out, and we did not find any more critters to pet and get traits off of. That was a little disappointing. But I still got this gut feeling. Oh, another chest we didn't do. I still got this gut feeling that we could change that if we put down some grass spreaders. And some of these areas where there's water nearby, and we've already got some critters out here. Those were the number 3s. Let's see, there's plenty of water down here, but I don't see any indication of critters to pet. Well, let's go down there and look again. Get a close-up view. I've already stripped that guy out. Didn't get much. And there doesn't seem to be anything value there behind the waterfalls. If we keep going this way, we'll pass some more caves and stuff. Just a frog on a rock, but no frog nest. Or it might pick up some generic eggs. No, I don't see any frog nests from here either. Well, we could climb this, I guess, and see what's up there. I think I've done that a couple times. Oh, found a flower. Which one is it? Oh, we don't have very many of those. That's one of the few ways you can get them too. Let's find them growing. Well, we could take the vine back down, just come next to it until it says climb, and then left click, down you go. We might as well go back up here with a warp gate. I think that's what they called it. I wonder if we get close enough it'll give us the name again. And I've already been in there. Let's see, does it give us the name? It might be we have to find that note that one guy left behind and tells you the proper name of this thing that crashed. I can't remember if he called it a transfer gate or a teleport gate or a warp gate. I can't remember. It was some kind of a gate. I remember that part that would be associated with, you know, warping or teleporting. No, I don't see any profit going back in there. But it would make sense if they're going to put more critters up here that they'd be near this body of water, but there's hardly any grass growing here. And so we'll have to go to the right to get back to our, of course the beacons on the rovers kind of give it away. Tell you how to get back. That's why you always want to put the beacons on your rovers. You can use them to mark territory so you can get back to it, or spots that you want to get back to. And like I said, these funny rocks over here, like we've said every time we've come over here, this is your aluminum field. And I've got two. They look busy, but I'm sure they're full, and they've been full for quite a while now. I just don't have a need for any more of that aluminum. I got all I can need and then some. Geez, I'd have to put out a lot more drones, wouldn't I, in order to speed that up some more. Well, should we make another batch of 1 through 5 critters? And then when we go to a moon and we get, well, it might be easier to show it to you this way, even though I've done this already. Alright, you see you got 2 scoring systems. You got the one for each planet, terraforming. This will be the one we go to next, which will be this moon right up here. Aqualis is a water moon, kind of like a water world with their sand rings around, and you cannot see this in the night sky. For some reason, they didn't model that in. But once we get this one right here, by doing enough terraforming here, this will open up, and then we can start sending rockets, what they call exchange shuttles, back and forth between Prime and Selena, so that we can grab whatever resources we need. And since Selena, just like the other one, Aquilus, is kind of short on different kind of materials, elements, or whatever you want to call it, that's a very necessary thing. Otherwise, the terraforming process takes forever. And anyway, once you get this score higher, because you've got terraforming done on these three, then of course all this will unlock. And as you can see, there's a lot of good stuff there. And once you get that done, well, there's not much else to do. Now, I did buy the DLC expansion called Humble, and I think that's supposed to be a planet, but I'm not sure. I would suspect that this is supposed to be Humble right here. I could be wrong. They are coming out with another DLC. I think it's like the 17th or 18th of this month, November. So at some point they should add another planet. I don't know if it'll be in this. They'll have to add another ring maybe, and then put a planet on it. Okay, well anyway, what do we got left here? We got a bunch of stuff. I should go ahead and eat something. Alright, so let's go put these in our miscellaneous storage and let the drones sort it out. And if we don't have storage for it, then like I don't have anywhere for them to put the T2 rocket engines. So until I do, that'll have to stay right there. I should check that out. Yeah, let's see if that's probably a repeat, but let's make sure. Because if it is repeat, I'll just add it to the shredder. Yeah, no more blueprints to decode. It's a repeat. It's something I've already got. So into the shredder with you. Wow, look at all those bumblebees they're sticking in there. Yowza. So is there another problem down here, or do we fix that? Oh, come on, get out of the tree. That would suggest we did not fix that problem. I could have sworn we did, but it's either that or the drones aren't coming out here often enough to clean it out. Yeah, it looks like they're jamming up again. So what we got? We got a weather storm coming in. Now, unless the game is messing up, when we stick these in here, they should stay in there. They won't come out. Oh, that's not good. Do you see what they just did? Of course, this is high priority. It's a 4. These are the only things I put on 4. Then the remote collection sites are always a 5. It doesn't go any higher than that. Huh. That would suggest these are given a high enough priority. What priority are these on? Dang, there is no priority. Maybe that's the problem. Let's go with that. Because the surplus should be going into the recycle or shredder. That's weird. I could have sworn I had this set up right. But anyway, the shredder is the only thing you put on the lowest possible level. And these you put on the next to the lowest level, so they don't collect things as a priority from anything else that might need these resources. And these should be set on very low, so that they get filled last as a priority. Yeah, and we're doing cookies too. In fact, there's one cookie they're gonna sell for 9. It's actually got a better value than all this other stuff, which seems a little iconic, but anyway. How long have we been doing this? Let's see, we started at almost 2 o'clock. Oh, it's after 3. So I probably should go ahead and call this good. As you can see, we're finished already with the terraforming. So once we get our storage and our crafting stations all up to speed, so that anything and everything I could possibly need on the moon, it'll be time to go to the moon, or the first one. Alrighty, let's go ahead and save this mess. Be well until next time.